Hey friends, happy Monday. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a great start to your week. Whew, what a whirlwind. I was not expecting to be absent from videos since last Tuesday. Things just happened. I got sick. I got a cold. The whole house got sick, sort of. My husband is actually still kind of sick. My son was fine, but I'm convinced that we all got sick from him because of back to school. You all know how it goes. If you know, you know. My daughter was a little bit sick, and so yeah, we were all just kind of sick, and I also didn't really have any money to stuff, and yeah, all of that led to no videos. On top of that, you guys know I have been working on Etsy stuff for a launch, which will hopefully be coming very soon. I had printer issues. I had to go get a new printer. I had cardstock issues. Like, I just had issues. I was sick, and so yeah, all of that combined just added up to no videos. I actually wasn't even expecting to have a video this week either until Friday for my cash stuffing, but my new planner came in, you guys, and I'm so excited to show it to you guys. And so that's what this video is about today. So we're gonna just get right down to it. I'm gonna show you the new planner. I hope that you love it, but disclaimer, I already know it's not gonna be for everybody, okay? This is 1000% my aesthetic. I basically designed this for me. And if you like it, that's awesome. But as I said, I know not everyone is going to love this. And yeah, I get that. So it may not sell at all, which is fine. Because again, I basically designed this just for me. And you guys will see what I mean in a second when I show it to you. But yeah, I hope you like it. I'm sure there are some people out there that this will appeal to. So let's get right down to it. Really quickly, before I bring it over, I just want to tell you, if the edits, like if the video, if you could tell, there are a lot of edits and like breaks and things like that. I'm still not 100%. I may have to take a break to cough, and I'm gonna try my best to edit that out. So yeah, just a little disclaimer on that. But okay, here we go. Are you ready? Ooh, this might be my favorite budget planner that I've designed thus far. Okay, here we go. Ready? Boom. It's just called The Budget Planner, and I mean, come on, you guys know this is just my vibe. Like the skeletons, everything, yes. So the front is obviously like a tarot card. It's a matte finish cover, and yeah, he's just sitting there. He's all happy. He's working out his little budget there. And I just think the cover came out so cute. I'm so happy with how the cover came out. I love it so much. So that's the front. And then here is the back, and yeah, as always, we have the little QR code that you can scan to get to my YouTube channel. And I'm calling this a bare bones budget planner, and I will explain that why when I show you the inside. But you can see like some of the imagery I used, and again, in a second when we get to the inside, I'll explain that a little bit more. But yes, this is the cover. I am loving it so much. You can see that it is much thinner than my current planner. Let me grab it just so I can show you a comparison. So here is my current planner. This is hard because the camera is not quite high enough. But you can kind of tell this is right here my current planner, and then this is the new one. So it's thinner, and you'll see why. It's because I didn't include as many pages in this new one. Okay, so let's just get right into it and I'll explain everything. I'll do a full flip through here and we will look at it together. Okay, so the reason I'm calling this a bare bones planner is, like I said, I did not include nearly as many pages. So as I just told you guys, I designed this for me. And if you watch my channel, you know that I don't really use many of the pages in my planner. So I don't use the expense trackers. I don't use the cash stuffing tracker, like the page where you plan out the denominations. I don't use the monthly, like end of month check-in. Really what I do use are the budgeting sheets and the sinking funds tracker, and that's literally it. I don't use the goal sheets, none of that. And so that's basically all I included in this. So again, very simple, very to the point. It's essentially just budgeting sheets and sinking funds trackers. The only other thing I did leave in is the calendar, because even though I don't use the calendar, you still need a way to like keep track of what month it is, right? So here we go. Again, this is an undated planner, just like all of my planners, so it can be started at any time. So yeah, you won't find any dates in here or anything like that. And yeah, so this originally started as like a skeleton themed planner, right? So skeletons, you guys know that's like my thing. But it actually turned into, as I was creating it, more of a tattoo inspired planner. So you'll see with the images that I chose, for whatever reason, yeah, it's just sort of tattoo inspired. So every month you have your blank calendar. Again, it's undated, so you can go through and write the dates in the calendar. So you can start this any month. So like, for example, I will be starting this in November because my current planner, October is going to be, there's a hair on my phone. October is going to be the last month I use my current planner. And so I'm going to be starting this in November. So this first month is going to be November of 2025. So whatever those dates happen to be, I could date this calendar for November 2025. But if you're starting 2028, I don't know, you would date the calendar accordingly. Okay, you don't have to start this in January is what I'm trying to say. You can start it anytime, any month. So the start of every month has your little calendar. It has a little box here where you can take some little notes or do a little checklist. You have your little check boxes or whatever you want to do. And then just a little picture. This is kind of like your little theme for the month, I guess you will. So you can see this one has your little like snake with your roses. And then again, it's super simple. So it's just budget sheets. So you have your monthly sheet, and all of the sheets, the budget sheets, are going to be the same. Okay, so you have your monthly sheet, and this one says monthly. And we can see we have that snake image just blown up in the background. And then you still have your 5 weekly budgeting sheets. So there's enough sheets in here for hopefully whatever frequency you get paid, whether it's twice a month, whether you get paid once a week, or whatever. Okay, so 1 monthly sheet plus 5 additional sheets. So a total of 6 budget sheets per month. Technically, you don't have to use this one for monthly because it's literally the same. The only difference is that it says monthly here. But it's the same exact budgeting sheet. So if you needed 6 like weeklies or whatever budgeting sheets, you could use this one. I just wrote monthly because the way I like to do my budget is I like to write my total income for the month, and then I like to break it down into my weekly paychecks or bi-weekly. But if you needed like an extra weekly budget sheet, you could use this because again, It's identical except for the fact that it says monthly. Okay, so just again, very simple. Here's your budgeting sheets. Okay, and then at the end of your budget sheet, you have your sinking funds tracker. And then with your sinking funds tracker, you're gonna write your month and your year, okay? And then it's just like the same layout as my other planners. You write the name of your sinking fund, your starting balance, ending balance, and then your difference, okay? And that's literally the whole planner. That's it. Again, I wanted to take out all the fluff because I don't use that. As I said, I kind of designed this for me, and if other people like it, that's great. If not, that's fine too. But I'm just gonna go through and show you like each of the months or like the patterns here. So then we have this traditional rose, and so this planner is sort of like half color, half black and white. It's kind of like every other month is black and white or color, and then you have the rose really big and blown up. Then we have these roses, so this is like a black and white one. And again, really simple, but I just like really loved these images. Okay, then we have this moth, and I'm loving how it turned out. Like this is actually, this flip through that I'm doing with you guys is the first flip through I'm doing. Like I didn't even take the time to look through it before filming, because I just opened this up this morning, and yeah, I'm just filming with you. Then we have this spider, and some of them have different images on this like front calendar page than you'll see on the budgeting pages. Some of them are the same. So you have the spider here, and like I said, I know it's not going to be for everyone, but I just absolutely loving it. I started out wanting to do like a boho style, which I also like. That's sort of like my aesthetic for decorating my house. And then I thought, why am I not doing something that I love? Which I do like the boho style, but why am I not going to do this? Just because other people aren't necessarily going to like this? Like, that's okay. It's okay if nobody buys it. It's for me, right? And so, yeah, so this is something like I really like. And again, the whole point of budgeting and getting these things, I mean, obviously a budget planner is going to help you with your budgeting, right? But we want it to be fun and pretty and something that we like to look at, right? So, okay, so here's our first skeleton besides the cover. So yeah, I'm surprised at actually how little skeletons are in this planner, because again, it started out, it was going to be all skeletons, and then it just ended up being something totally different, but I still absolutely love it. It's just was something unexpected. Then we have this like tarot, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm not going to be able to think of it. Yep. It's lost on me. It's like celestial, I guess, like fortune teller-y kind of vibe. Here we have some crystals. Got a little bit of color thrown in there. And like I said, very simple in terms of what sheets are included. Here you have a different kind of snake. You have some flowers here in the corners. And there it is, really blown up again in the background. Here you have a sparrow. I have a sparrow tattoo on my foot, so this one hits close to home. And I love the color. It's like big and bold, but not because it's not like the full page, if that makes any sort of sense at all. Then we have this moth here, and this one is kind of like just all different bugs. So you have a beetle, a couple different kinds of moths. And I think this is the last month. Nope, I was wrong. So again, there's that. This is the last month, I believe. So you have a heart, but then you have like this snake in front of it. And yeah, that's it. And so again, that image just really blown up in the background for the sinking funds page. And that is it. Like I said, super duper extra simple for this planner, and that's okay. Again, I know some people like all those extra pages, which is great. I just don't use them, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna do something totally for me. It's gonna be my aesthetic. And I started off putting all those extra pages in, and then I thought, but why, right? But why? So that is the planner. I hope you love it. Please let me know your thoughts below. But there's one more thing. So again, this is undated. Obviously, there are no headers here at the tops of the calendars. And so I did take it a step further this time, which is something I haven't done in the past. And what I did, oh, you know what? Okay, here's one difference. I'm forgetting. So in the past, even though my other planners have been undated, I did write the months, okay? So like this month might say June. So even though it was June of any year, it still would have said June here. And so you technically would have needed to use this as June, even though it could have been June of any year. Hopefully that makes sense. With this planner, obviously there are no months at all. So you can, again, as I said in the beginning, start November or, you know, March, or start this on any month. And so because I left the months off entirely this time, what I did was I actually created a sticker sheet. So this planner is going to be available for sale on Amazon. It is available now. I will link it below in my description box. It's going to be linked in every single one of my videos with the description box, just like all of my other books and planners are. So if you're interested, it's down below or in my Amazon storefront, which is also linked in every description box of every video. But the sticker sheet will be available in my Etsy shop, and that will be available now. So here is the sticker sheet, and the font kind of matches, you know, the whole vibe. And so you obviously get one of each of the months, and then this is a little bonus sticker, which is something I also loved that didn't make it into the planner. But yeah. So since I'm going to be starting this in November, why don't we just go ahead and put the November sticker on, and then we could call it a day. And so they're all, so obviously this looks white. They all have a white outline because a lot of the backgrounds are busy, like this one, and the font would just get lost if it didn't have a white background around it. Okay, so all of the months, they all have a white background around them like this. And so, yeah. And so that's the sticker sheet. Again, that will be available now. I will post that today. And it just dawned on me that I did not take a picture before I stuck that sticker on there, but that's okay. So you can grab this if you want. It's obviously optional. You don't need it by any means. You could obviously write the name of your month, but I just thought I would make those because it would be, you know, a little fun addition. And then again, this is just your little bonus little ribcage sticker that you could put wherever you want. But that is the planner. It's just the budget planner. That's what it will be called on Amazon. And yes, I hope that you love it. As I said, please let me know your thoughts below. I know it's not going to be for everyone, but it's for me. So that is it for this one. Thank you so much for watching till the end. I am so grateful that you're here. Thank you for all the comments and the well wishes when I said I wasn't feeling well. I appreciate you all so much. The consignment sale is this Wednesday, you guys. That's in 2 days. I can't believe it. I'm not sure if I will have a video on Wednesday or not. But if not, whether I do or not, I will definitely have a cash stuffing on Friday, so stay tuned. And don't forget, the sale is still going on in my Etsy shop, and I still have the promotion as well for the jumbo paper clips, so that is going on as well. If your order is close to 50, your subtotal, and you want to grab one of those jumbo paper clips, maybe consider adding the little sticker sheet if you want to grab the planner. Or obviously you don't need to use these just for this planner. You could use these for any planner, or not for, you can use these obviously for anything. Okay, so all right, I'll stop blabbing on. But I love you so much, and I will catch you in the next video.